Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Reaver today on World Tanks Console. That's right boys and girls, we're back on here. And today we're covering the Tier 2 German Premium Light Tank, the Panzer II Ost D. This thing is pretty much a... well, I mean, if you have played the Tier 2 tanks before they got taken away from the game, this was the go-together on the Tech Tree tanks. If Wargaming does bring these back out, which I really hope they do, I would rather play the Panzer II than probably this thing, because this thing, I don't know, it just feels very comfortable to play. But we'll do a tank review in the more of the future. For now, we got to do the tank review of this little Panzer II. And to start off with, its main penetration with its standard AP rounds is 23 meters penetration, and with its APCR around 46. Damage is around 11 for both AP and APCR. Hit points is 210, and max speed is 63 miles per hour. V range is 326, and concealment is 324. Pretty decent for a little light tank like this. Remember, this is a premium tank, so it doesn't get a upgraded gun. It only gets the 2cm KWK 30. So that's the only thing about it. The rate of fire is 106.59. Accuracy is a 0.56. So, and it can carry up to 180 rounds. My equipment, I put improved ventilation, crew performance 5%. They help the crew out. Track system, which max speed is 10%, chassis and hull rotation speed is 10%, and also advanced powertrain max speed 5% and horsepower 5%. Always want to have the fun of trying to go as fast as you can down here these tiers. It's not all about the great idea of big games, but yeah, it's pretty fun. My consumables, repair kit, first aid, and fire extinguisher. And I put around 160 rounds of AP and around 20 rounds of APCR. I mean, if you want to add more rounds of APCR, maybe like 30, 50, make it a little bit even. It just depends on how much rounds you put in here. But I'd rather use more of the AP rounds, even though we can run into a terrifying Panzer 38H down here this tier. But, oh wait, we forgot to do one other thing. The commander of the tank, we have rapid loading, 10% increase to gun reload speed, which is pretty good for what type of gun this is. We also have camouflage expires, 10% increase to your vehicle's camouflage factor when you're on the move, so that's pretty good. One stay is pretty stealthy, especially when you get into the more higher tiers. That's where it really keys out, and I don't know why that's all mixed up. Sorry for that, guys. Let's go over the armor. That's not the armor tank, that's the modules. The armor, I mean, it's not the best. It's a light tank at the end of the day, so yeah. But what's covered some of the armor? Around 5 meter thickness, which is the turret ring. A little bit is hanging off in the rear of the tank, and the lower plate, or she should say the belly of the tank. 10 meter thickness, which is the roof of the turret, gun, and the tracks. 12 meter thickness, which is the engine deck, the fighting compartment area above that. Around 14 meter thickness, which is the front, sides, and rear of the hull. Well, actually, I mean the front and sides and of the turret. I kind of lost my words. And the sides and rear of the hull, which also the upper graces and the lower graces, is 14 meter thickness as well, as you see there. 15 meter thickness, which is the low gun mallet, which is pretty much not the thickest armor. It's actually these two spots. The spot in between the upper graces and the lower graces, I don't know whatever you want to call that spot, but that's around 30 meter thickness, and the spot where the driver and machine gunner sit as well as around 30 meter thickness. So pretty well armed, I guess, but not the best armored light tank down here at this tier. That goes to this little thing right here. Even though it's not really too much the armor, it's more how the sloping is down here at this tier, but you can still take these things out pretty swiftly if you know where to shoot. But this little guy, well, I think that's enough talk about it in the garage there, guys. Let's take her out, we'll see what she does, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield. So guys, we're back on Abby. Yeah, this was, well, what can I say about this tank? The reason why I like it is only because it's a Panzer II. Otherwise, it's not a really great Panzer II, and we are definitely bottom tiered. I mean, this thing is going to struggle to penetrate things. So, what I would suggest you doing, I know this is going to be a little bit hard to say for me, it's going to be a little bit more premium rounds, maybe 30 to 50 rounds, probably 50, like it, this case. I guess this is a machine gun auto-loading vehicle, so yeah. But I was thinking about coming over here on this flank, but I see like hardly anybody coming over here, so I decided, well, let's wait. Well, we do see a medium tank coming over here, and it looks like maybe a light tank is going to be joining us. Now, there wasn't too many players actually in the game. I mean, there is artillery, which, yeah, that's I think the American, it's not the 6-ton, because that's a British. It's the M7 Priest, Tier 3 American artillery. I was going to go over this way, but I decided to go over this way, which it was, I guess you could say, was a good thing, because I do spot the Panzer 35T. Now, if you really want to, you can make this into a stealth kind of vehicle with a good camouflage rating and stuff. But yeah, first I thought this guy was coming on down, because I also got spotted. I also spotted a medium tank, and it looks like, where is he? Looks like he's going back up. I do lock aim, fire 2 shots, then hit. I actually hit that Panzer 35T a little bit. Go for a reload because I only have like 1 shot. So, but when you fire, you actually shoot 2 shots. So that's actually pretty good. Yeah. I don't really want to get hit too much right here. But medium tank, I don't know what he's doing there. It looks like he's hitting that light tank. Alright. We'll see if we go. Oh, wait, here comes the medium tank. Oh crap, they actually bounced off of me and damaged my tracks. I actually tracked him and damaged him. My shots reload pretty quickly. And I made a big mistake right there. I did damage him. He's now starting to penetrate me. I shoot, but they hit the building. I'm shooting more. Oh boy. I don't want to knock out the building because I'm using this cover. As you see, I get a good reload. And, there we go. Okay, we finally took him out. He is dead. Down for a count. I get behind the building so I can take cover. And that light tank, the Panzer 35T, gets taken out by one of my teammates. Which, it looks like a 17P, a Polish light tank. So that was actually intense. You've seen that I even bounced a few shots off of that American medium tank, which is not the most well-armored medium tank out here at this tier. Well, especially as a tier 3. I think it was the tier 3. No, it was not tier 3. That was the tier 2 American medium tank, I believe that was. I mean, if I'm wrong, guys, please let me know if I'm wrong in the comments down below. If that was a tier 2 or tier 3. I think I'll come over here, though, if you're probably wondering. Sorry for that, I was taking a drink. I was coming over here to see if I could spot the enemy artillery, which, right there it is, the M7 Priest. We despawned, locked, aimed, and we did some good damage to him. I want to get rid of that already because he's damaging our teammates. Not much to fire. I actually have to start aiming. And we actually got a spot there to already hit. He tried to shoot at me, but he completely missed. And we take him out. But I'm still was detected. I kind of want to use these bushes over here to see the enemy light tank and medium tank that's over there. And there is the American Stuart class of light tank, and my driver gets taken out, and I think my tracks get taken out too. I used both repair kit and first aid, and now I'm at 25 health. and I'm trying to find a good spot where they can't see me. This is probably where maybe a camouflage net and a binoculars probably would have worked. But if you guys want to set it up like that, sorry for that, your Panther 2D, go right here. But as you see, I was bouncing off the front of the M2 Stuart. Yeah, that was not good. And there's an enemy tank somewhere over the bushes straight ahead of my tank. We actually penning now, but that's only because we're using premium rounds. Otherwise, my standard rounds aren't going to pen. We do get hit. Took it down to 13 health. Yeah. Okay. Now we're using standard AP, and as you see, front three, they're not doing no effects. And if I get out of this area, there's a medium tank waiting for me, and another perhaps a light tank waiting for me as well. And oh, okay. Well, he took me out though. The M3 Stuart, I think that was. Yeah, the M3 Stuart took me out. He had enough penetration to take me out, but I just didn't have enough with him with standard. So, if you want to play this thing down here at this tier, I would recommend taking maybe 50 APCR rounds and maybe rest AP. Or if you want to try to divide it and like see if you can equal it out a little bit, maybe that would be good. But I'll try for that again, guys. But this thing is, well, I mean, I like it, but in a way, I wouldn't recommend this type of little thing. I mean, if you're fighting against something that you know you can pen, then that's good. Because this thing even has trouble pinning one of the toughest tier 2 tanks, which is the German Panzer 38. What's the Panzer 38? H. The Panzer 38H, I think it is called? I could be completely wrong about this. So badly wrong about that. But, yeah, even the other French tier 2 light tanks, or so-called light tanks, are pretty much light tanks that you are definitely going to struggle of penning. I know that. But hang on, let's see, what is that? Oh, tier 2 tank. No, I did a tank review on it. Or did I? Yeah, I did. I just don't see it. I think, guys, I think I may have messed up here. But well, you're gonna be getting the Panzer 2D as a tank review. And then next time we'll probably be doing the Panzer 38. Ah, there we go, Panzer 38H. Completely, that tank though at tier 2 is ridiculously armored. I mean, the armor is... Actually, no, wait. I did a tank review on it. Right here it is. So, never mind that. That thing though could rip this thing apart. Even if you are top tiered, this little thing is... It's fun if you want to build it as a stealthy, more fast, agile vehicle. But I went for more of a fast, agile vehicle. That doesn't make sense, Tank. Well, what I'm trying to say, if you want to add a camouflage net or maybe a pair of binoculars and send the bushes, maybe spots for your team and hope your team can hit the enemy tanks, and then you can get some spotting assistance out of the game. So it depends on which way you want to do it. If you want to do it that way or the way I did it, it depends. I mean, whatever way you want to do it. But so far, it looks like our one medium tank does taken out, and we got a tank destroyer, which is the American tier 3 tank destroyer. Pretty stealthy, but he's not going to make it in this game, it looks like. Wow. Maybe he might... Nope. He's definitely dead. The M3 Stuart definitely took him out. I was not expecting, though, two of their tanks sitting in the back of the map like that. But, you know, it is what it is. This is about low tiered. But we're going to call it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on the video. And subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.